Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. What is up to call me? And yeah, so goddamn, I was working on a video talking about Death Stranding, Call of Duty, Dying Light 2. I was halfway done, and then Monday and Tuesday came on, and it was like, I guess the gaming industry was like, you know what? Fuck E3. Let's start announcing our shit right now. And goddamn, it's like now my video is kind of just irrelevant. If it's just 10 minutes of just talking about three things. Fuck. So let's talk about it. I guess, yeah, the gaming industry is kind of like, you know what, fuck E3. I want to talk to you guys right now. Oh, yeah, and also Apple. All right, let's talk about Apple a little bit. All right, let's talk about Apple. How the fuck you just sell $1,000, $1,000 for a fucking stand? All right, I understand, $5,000 for a display, just because, oh, it's super HDR. Like, I don't give a fuck, but I understand. I also understand, all right, yeah, the fucking desktop costs $6,000. I mean, fuck, it's close to the display, but okay, I understand. New technology, but what the fuck does the stand do? I mean, if it's made out of vibranium, oh yeah, I would understand, but what the fuck does a stand do? I heard it can hold two displays at the same time, but like, the fuck, $1,000, oh, just hold two displays. What? If it holds six, maybe. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what is so fucking amazing about this fucking stand that needed to cost $1,000? This is as stupid as people buying the Supreme brick. Alright, so let's talk about the display, alright? I get the Mac Pro being overpriced. It's hardware, right? Like, it doesn't matter. I don't care. It has 1 terabyte of RAM. I don't really care, right? I understand that being overpriced, but a fucking display, really? I heard why. It's because it's like the next step for HDR, I think. It's like, it's better than the HDR that is out in the market, but it's like, but really, $5,000 for just that? Also, it's a 6K resolution, but like, really? Like, for a small ass display, I think it's like 27 inches, $5,000. I don't even think an 8K costs that much. So yeah, this is just, it's just pointless. This is meant for the 1% of rich ass studios. Like, only Pixar could be able to afford this. Not me, not the average editor, not the average photographer, no YouTuber can afford this shit. Yeah, I'm gonna spend my entire bank account to get all of these stuffs, and yeah, I'll get bankrupt, but at least I got Apple. And yeah, I understand about the cheese grater desktop being so expensive, but there's no lower price option for maybe like a person like me. Like, what if I'm an Apple loyalist and I want to get an Apple product? Oh, this is meant for me. Oh shit, what the fuck is that price? So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Okay, that's finally out my chest. I wanted to say that. Alright, so now let's talk about games. So gaming industry decided to just say fuck E3 and just, start announcing all their shit. Usually weeks before E3 we would get leaks about these games that are going to be announced in E3, but I guess companies are officially just saying, yeah, fuck these leaks. If we get any hints of any of our games going to be leaked, oh yeah, we're just going to, might as well just show these guys the trailer. And I guess that's what's happening, because, you see Call of Duty is like, what the fuck? You couldn't wait until E3? I guess because, they got news, someone's about to leak it, and they said, fuck it, let's just show these guys the trailer. Now, another thing could be, hey, we're just going to advertise E3 by showing you guys a little bit of what we're gonna show in E3. So yeah, let's talk about all the trailers that came out, and let's talk about them. So alright, so while editing, I just realized I'm stupid as fuck, and I keep saying Days Gone. What I meant to say is Death Stranding, alright? When I say Days Gone, I meant Death Stranding. Let's start off with the Days Gone, alright? Now, during that week, Sony did announce that they were gonna reveal Days Gone and Last of Us Part 2. And then later we found out they're no longer going to reveal Last of Us Part 2. They actually delayed it. Even though they haven't revealed the release date, they delayed it. So it was supposed to be coming out like somewhere around the fall of 2019, but now it's going to be delayed until 2020. Now, we're not sure where specifically in 2020, which quarter, which season, no one knows. So I think this is going to be a good idea, because if you're going to launch Last of Us Part 2, what the fuck? It's basically gonna say, hey, every Sony game before me, yeah, you all irrelevant, alright? I'm taking all the awards. Especially the new IPs that came out in 2019, like Days Gone. Alright, that already failed. But Death Stranding is supposed to be coming out in 2019, and you're just gonna launch Last of Us Part 2 right next to Death Stranding. Alright, so yeah, I think this is a good idea. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. So let's talk about Death Stranding. So the trailer came out a week ago, and I thought it looked really good. I love the trailer, but there are some people that didn't like it, and that's because, instead of answering our questions, the trailer made us question even more what this game is going to be. And that's just Hideo Kojima's style. Like, he's not really obvious with answering your questions. He does it in a very subtle and pretentious way. Hideo Kojima is basically like a hipster director, but except he's actually about the arts. Because his style of, making games, making trailers, making cutscenes, it's similar to the styles of indie movies. So yeah, for some people, they don't like that style. They don't like the mystery. They want to know the answers. But, if you're a person that understands Kojima, this is a pretty good looking trailer. It was ever since God of War, I stopped trying to seek for answers before the game came out and just waited until the game arrives. And until I played, then I'll seek my answer. Until then, I'll just wait until the game comes out, And my experience in playing the game is just going to be better, I'm not going to be disappointed with the story because I saw, so many videos theorizing what the story could be and all that shit. No, just wait until the game comes out. Because there's a lot of people that are just like, this trailer is not that good. So that means it's going to be a bad game. All right, anybody who's hyped for it, they're just fucking followers to Kojima. It's like, what the fuck? Like, you're not supposed to like this. Fuck you. You don't tell me what to do. And I understand in the other side that there's Kojima fanboys that would suck any fluid out of him. And, everything he says is, just fucking coming out of the Bible. So yeah, I'm not hating on anybody who doesn't like the trailer and is like, what the fuck is this artsy trailer? The fuck? So yeah, I'm not hating anybody. And yeah, I enjoy the trailer. And that's all I gotta say about this. I'm looking forward with the game. And yeah, can't wait. Alright, so the next game is Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And yes, not Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, or Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, or Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare Remaster. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So, yeah, they didn't add another number or add another name. It's just Call of Duty Modern Warfare, alright? If you got confused, don't worry, everybody was. So, yeah, it's going back to the Modern Warfare series, and it's supposed to be a reboot. So, yeah, the trailer looks really good. And what I love so far is it looks like this game is going to show us the horrific side of war, because no one really talks about the dark side of war. Everybody talks about the bright side. Especially America, we're only invading this country to save its people, to save the country, to give them democracy, freedom, all that shit. But in reality, we're only going to war because it benefits us. Like, we're either taking resources or, we're profiting out of war. The media always paints a bright picture of our military, the U.S. especially, just making games, movies, shows about our military. Oh, we're rescuing, we're heroes and all that shit. But really, we're not. We're just bombing civilians in the Middle East. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping what this Call of Duty is going to do. It's going to tell the dark side of the U.S. military, because I see white helmets rescuing people from, broken houses, from debris, probably because there was a bombing there. I also see a child wearing a mask, probably because, chemical warfare is happening. Like, we're going to be seeing some fucked up shit. I hope this Call of Duty is going to be, the modern time version of World at War, because World at War, it showed the dark and grimy side of war. Like, especially, in the USSR, they're like, they don't take any prisoners, they just fucking kill people who, surrenders. I hope Modern Warfare goes all the way. I would love that, because, we, especially in the US, like, US civilians still think we're going to war because, these country needs us. When in reality, these countries would be doing fine if we don't, intervene. Actually, I would be okay if Call of Duty took it further, and in the campaign, the main character, the character you play as, is a Taliban, and it tells a story of how we became one. It's like he had a normal life, in the Middle East, and then U.S. bomber just killed his entire village and all of his all of his friends and family, and that's how he became a terrorist. Like, something like that. Tell a story. And hopefully this one is going to be telling that story. So, alright, so let's talk about Call of Duty. So, they're claiming for this Call of Duty, there's not going to be no season pass, there's not going to be no microtransaction, no loot boxes, free updates, and it's going to be crossplay. Now, I don't know about you, but this reeks of fucking bullshit. Look, don't promise us that unless you are 100% sure that that's not going to happen. If you're 99.999% sure that might happen. No, fuck off. Don't give me hope. All right, so gameplay-wise, I've heard from 8 Thoughts. He did a video, saying that he played it. He said it was similar to Modern Warfare 2 and 3. Now, I've heard from another person. He was talking about, what he saw, but couldn't really say much. But he slipped up and said it was as tactical as Rainbow Six Siege. So I'm assuming, all right, maybe, in regular mode when you're playing Team Deathmatch and all that stuff, it's like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and 3. But maybe when you're in hardcore mode, it's almost as tactical as, Rainbow Six Siege. So yeah, that's what I've heard. And that sounds pretty interesting, It's basically a different game when you're in hardcore mode, So, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Trailer looks great. Oh, man, I cannot wait, man. Like, Call of Duty was well known for having a memorable campaign, having characters, telling a story, all that stuff. I missed it. But, recently, the campaign just feels like, just a secondary thing, that's not the company's first thing they want to focus on. They want to focus on multiplayer, not, telling a story. And I missed it. I love Call of Duty stories. So it looks like that's what they're doing right now. So yeah, enjoy the trailer. Hopefully the game is good. Oh yeah, and crossplay. Yeah, that would be really cool, just playing with people with PCs. I don't know. Well, actually, I have no idea how that would work. Fucking PC people would annihilate console players. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about Call of Duty. And yeah. So yeah, after this, they showed the Pokemon Sword and Shield game. They revealed the legendary Pokemons. They showed some new Pokemons, the locations, and they showed off the how the gym leaders are gonna be. And the theme is gonna be soccer, so it's a big ass stadium. All right, so I gotta talk about the legendary Pokemons. The designers are really lazy. Go hire me, all right? Fuck. These legendaries are just lazy. They could have at least changed the color palette, but no, it's the same one. It's basically the same dog, but the other one has a shield around his neck, and the other one has a sword on his mouth. It's not even like the sword is attached to him. He's actually holding a large ass sword on his mouth. All right, so another thing I hate about this is turning your Pokemon into a giant. Like, what the fuck is that gonna do? It basically, it's just, I don't know, like, boost your stats. I mean, you could have done Mega Evolutions, because, Mega Evolution, it boosts stats, and, depending on the Pokemon, it adds another, type to the Pokemon, and also changes the appearance. This is just fucking lazy. Oh, you can turn your Pokemon into a giant. What the fuck is gonna happen when you bring a Wailord? That Pokemon, without that effect, is already as big as the stadium. But when you put it on, it's probably going to be, what, the fucking size of Earth? Oh, Wailord, do Earthquake. What? Wailord, do what? Body Slam. What? You're going to destroy the entire fucking Earth. So yeah, I don't like this, unless, they're going to add something, but like, what? It's boosting stats. It's probably just boosting stats, all right? I didn't like Z powers. Just bring back Mega Evolutions. Mega Evolutions was actually cool. So yeah, that's what I didn't like about the trailer. But, other than that, fuck. Got to buy a Switch. God damn it. You know what? I would have easily bought a Switch if, earlier, or maybe in E3, they're going to be revealing the new Switch, either the Pro or the, maybe like that. No, if they're going to reveal a Pro version before, Pokemon comes out, hopefully before Pokemon comes out, yeah, I'll buy a Switch. I want to get the Pro version. I want to get that inferior, Switch, the regular Switch. So yeah, we're finally getting a Pokemon game available in the Nintendo consoles. But what's gonna happen to the 3DS? What's gonna happen to them? Like, fuck, the console's already portable. All right, the 3DS is just basically just a dying console. All right, Nintendo is just fighting themselves. So yeah, really excited for the game, and please Nintendo, please just give us the Pro version, please. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. And yeah, I think that's all the games to cover before E3. Tomorrow EA is gonna be having their conference, but that's only EA, and the day after it's gonna be Xbox. Oh yeah, PlayStation's not having their own conference. Holy shit! All right, guys. So next week, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a video, and that's because I'm going to Guatemala. I'm gonna go visit some families. And yeah, it's gonna be fun for me. Hopefully, it's gonna be fun. I'm not sure if you guys, care about me and you're just wondering, oh, is this guy's still alive? He hasn't been captured by the cartel. You could check on my Twitter. I'll update and say I'm fine. I haven't been killed yet. There's not much internet in Guatemala. And I'm not going to Antigua, like those tourist places. My family's poor, so we're going some fucking backcountry shit. There's no internet. The only internet I can get from is either a mall or like a restaurant like a McDonald's or Por Campero. So yeah, I'll update and maybe upload some videos. I'll probably make a vlog, but the thing is I don't want to show my family's faces and my face. So the most important thing about a blog is to show the blogger's face. But yeah, I might make a video. I don't know, but yeah, I'm not gonna be covering E3. I might cover it the week after when I come back. Yeah, that's gonna be a week after E3. So yeah, I didn't plan this. I didn't plan to go to Guatemala. My parents bought me and my brother tickets. They wanted me to go with him to to show off the country, and also she doesn't want him to go by himself. And also, he doesn't speak the language. I didn't get that part because when she sent me 3 times when I was a child by myself, I didn't speak the language either. So it was fucking hard. It was traumatizing. I didn't understand what the fuck they were saying. I got sick one. Okay, I'm not gonna go personal, but yeah, I'm gonna be gone. A little bit nervous because like I would have been fine if my parents told me, "Oh yeah, you're going to Guatemala in next month." I'm like, "Oh okay." But no, they told me, "Oh yeah, you're going to Guatemala 2 weeks after this." What? Wait, what? And that's because, I'm not going to like some tourist place where, I feel somewhat safe. I'm going to like a village. I'm going to a village where they have dirt road. So it's especially because I'm going with somebody, this is their first time out of the country, and their first time out of the country is in a third world country. So it's a little bit hard for me, and they don't understand this. So yeah, if you're wondering, oh, why haven't you uploaded a video in a week, or hey, why haven't you uploaded anything about E3? I'm out of the country, so I can't really edit or do anything there. Like I said, there's no internet. There's barely internet. I gotta find it or go out and go to some a restaurant. So yeah, that's why. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, follow Twitch, and Twitch, and Twitter. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you later. Bye.